Let us look at that 26th question. Priya is living in Chandigarh and her friend lives in Japan. Which of the following is not useful mode of communication between them? 26. The 26th question. Riya lives in Chandigarh. Her friend lives in Japan. Her friend lives in Japan. Okay? Which of the following is not useful mode of communication between them? Which of the following? Which of the following? Which of the following is not a useful mode of communication between them. And your options are option A, telephone. Option B, inland letters. Option C, email. And option D, aerogram. Aerograms. So, there are two friends living apart, one in Chandigarh, one at Japan. Riya lives in Chandigarh, her friend lives in Japan. Which of the following is not a useful mode of communication between them? Which is not? Okay, telephone, it is useful. Email, useful. Aerogram, useful. Inland letters is within India only. So, inland letters is not a useful mode of communication between Chandigarh and Japan. Let's look at that 27th question. Select the odd one out on the basis of mode of communication. Select the odd one out. On the basis of mode of communication. All right. Select your option A, television. Option B, radio. Option C, newspaper. And option D, telephone. Now, according to on the basis of mode of communication, we are talking about on the basis of the mode of communication. Now, when we say television, radio, newspaper, they're all mass communication. So option D, telephone, is singled out, the odd one out. Let's look at our 28th question. 28th question. Let's look at our 28th question here. Select the incorrect match. Our 28th question is select the incorrect match. Okay. A, urgent messages, urgent messages. Urgent messages, letters. Option B, telephone, STD, ISD. Option C, internet, email. Option D, picture news, news, TV. So from these, which one is incorrect match? Internet, yes. Email, picture news, TV, telephone, ISD, STD. So urgent messages, this is mismatched. Urgent messages letters. So that's a mismatched among the 4 options. Let's look at our 29th question here. Match the following. Again, match the following. Match the following. A, post box. Post box. B, newspaper. C, radio. D, computer. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4. 1. You have 1, radio. Audio news. Number 2, visual, communication. Number 3, letterbox. Letter. Number 4, news. And we need to do some matching. Okay. First, post box. What do you put in the post box? We put letter in the post box. Newspaper. What does it give? It gives us news. Next, matching. Audio news, we get it from a radio. Computer, visually, you can see visually. Okay. Now we look into the options given. Option A, again you write here A, B, C, D. Option A. 1, 2, 4, 3. Option B, 2, 3, 1, 4. Option C, 4, 3, 2, 1. And option D, 3, 4, 1, 2. So 3, 4, 1, 2. This is our correct answer. According to the matching, 3, 4, 1, 2 is our correct answer. Now, let us look at our 30th question. 30th question is, read the sentences and find true or false. Read the sentences. Read the sentences and find true or false. And find true or false. Okay, let's look at the option A. Option A. Radio and television are the means of mass communication. Radio and television are the means of mass communication. Mass communication. That's the first one. And option B. Option B says, means of communication keep us in touch with our friends and relatives. Means of communication. Means of communication. Means of communication. Keep us in touch. In touch with our friends and relatives. In touch with our friends. Our friends and relatives. Next. Option C. Option C. A newspaper is written. A newspaper is written way of communication. A newspaper. A newspaper written. It's a written way of communication. Way of communication. Okay, you have only option A, B, and C. Now, from this, which is correct, which is wrong, we're going to look at. Read the sentence and find true or false. Radio and television are the means of mass communication. Option A is correct. Radio and television are the means of mass communication. Means of communication keep us in touch with our friends and relatives. Yes, all the means of communication helps us to keep in touch with our relatives and friends. Newspaper is a written way of communication. No, it is printed, it's not written. So this is false. So you have 2 true and 1 false. Now let's look at all these questions. Let us read together the question and the answers. All right. First one, 26th one. Ria lives in Chandigarh. Her friend lives in Japan. Which of the following is not a useful mode of communication between them? Inland letters is not a mode of communication between. It's not correct. Select the odd one out on the basis of mode of communication. Newspaper, radio, they're all mass communication. So telephone is the odd one out. Select the incorrect match. Internet, email, telephone, STD, picture news, TV, all that is matched correctly. The incorrect one. Urgent messages, letters, that's the incorrect match. Match the following. Post box, letter, newspaper, news, audio news, radio, computer, visual communication. So option D is the correct one. Finally, read the sentence and find the true or false. Radio and television are the means of mass communication. That's correct. Means of communication keep us in touch with our friends and relatives. That's correct. A newspaper is a written way of communication. It is not written, it's a printed. So the last one statement is wrong.